everyone, Dr. Sullivan here for week 2 activity. This activity is called Thinking About Yourself, and this is all around how you view yourself as an individual. And so through the area of psychology, which is my area that I teach at Worcester State University, we are going to look at how you view yourself, specifically as an incoming college student. You might have all heard about a term called self-esteem before, and self-esteem is a global view of yourself. How do you generally see yourself in all areas of life? Do you feel like you're a good person? Do you feel like you're an average person? Do you feel like you're a bad person? Hopefully we don't feel like we're bad. But how do you view yourself? And so self-esteem, sometimes, since it's so generalized, we tend to define ourselves in one way, but we're really a different way and if we look at it very specifically, or we look at yourself in very specific ways. So for that reason, we're going to talk about something called self-concept today. I like self-concept a little bit more because we are able to focus very specifically in different domains of your life and explore you as an individual in a very specific way. Self-esteem kind of is too general and broad, and you can kind of downplay some of your really strong talents if we're focusing in that area. So looking at self-concept, which is what we're going to think about for this week, self-concept is your evaluation of yourself in a very specific domain. A domain is like a subject or a part of your life. So how do you view yourself as a sibling? How do you view yourself as a son or daughter? How do you view yourself as an athlete? How do you view yourself as a student, which is what we're going to think about? How do you view yourself as an employee? If you had a summer job or worked during high school, how did you view yourself in all of those areas? How do you view yourself as somebody who enjoys hiking? You know, are you a really great hiker, or are you slow and steady wins the race? So all those areas, you can have different views of your self-concept depending on the area that you're looking at. So today we're going to think about self-concept related to becoming a college student or being a college student. When we think about that, we can sometimes talk about it, but oftentimes it's easier to think about an image that kind of defines that in you. It can be concrete, just you. Somebody, maybe an old picture of you, or something that really defines you as what you want to be whenever you grow up, or what you want to be as a college student. It could also be something really abstract, something that needs a little bit more of your explanation, and we'll have the opportunity to do that with this activity. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and when doing this, we're going to go onto Blackboard, and in Blackboard, you'll see the instructions for the activity for this week. And if we click on, you can either click on the main website, Padlet, or you can click directly on, if you already have an account within Padlet, you can click on our Padlet that we're going to be using. I'm not sure if you've used Padlet before, but this is a great resource that allows you to put up an image and then describe it a little bit, and it really we can see a little bit more into what you mean with that image. So I'm going to go ahead and click on our Padlet link. And right now it just has my Padlet image on it because you guys haven't all added to it yet, because this is before the assignment was posted. But there'll be lots more of other images throughout this week coming because you're all going to be putting up images and describing it a little bit. So I just have mine up here. And I'll just describe it a little bit. My title of my own image is Mind Explosion. And so my summary is going to college and identifying as a psychology major, and my second year was like going down a continuous rabbit hole of new information and exploring my curiosity. And here's my image of just an individual where it kind of has this rainbow effect of mind explosion. There's all sorts of different things going on. I'm thinking about a lot of different areas of psychology. And that's really how I felt whenever I found my major. I was first an athletic training major and then decided to switch in my second year and become a psychology major. And I knew I found my major because every time I took a different psychology class, I realized that I was loving the new information. It was different but similar in its own way, and I was always curious about what I was learning. I enjoyed reading the chapters. I enjoyed reading articles and exploring new information about psychology and in psychology. So I really felt like every new class, it was something different, and it was really connected to what I was interested in doing in my future career, which is why I love being a teacher too. I love teaching you guys and allowing you to see areas of psychology and getting you excited about the topic too. So there's my image. Here's my description in Padlet, and I can't wait to see yours too. Feel free to like mine, and I'm going to be liking a lot of yours as well. Feel free to add a comment if you find something similar in your own, or you can relate to my image as well. All right. Talk to you guys later. See you online. Email me with any questions. I'd love to talk to you. Bye.